Welcome to the Urban Cowgirl Show. Okay, today is July 6, 2013. It's Saturday, and Semi has a left swollen leg between her hock and her hoof. And so we're going to walk her out, video it, maybe send it to Kristen, see if we need to have Kristen come out. Give her some butte. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that's what Kristen would say. So I'm going to leave the camera on, and Sarah's going to walk her out. But I have to take my dogs. They're on leash. Okay. Walk her up and down the driveway in front of the manure bins. Okay. She's got weight on her left rear, as you can see. Ears are back. I see no hesitation. Now, do I want to take her to the arena and go around in a circle and all of that stuff? What do you think, Sarah?
I don't know. I don't want to make her jog on it. I mean, it's swollen up. I mean, she shouldn't be.
It's definitely swollen. So, you know what? Yeah, get a 12-foot line. I'll turn off the camera and I'll meet you over there. We need to see if going in one direction or the other. Oh, I'll tell you what. Go over there to the green grass and go in two different directions, and let's see if we see anything that way. I'm thinking of all the times we've done this when Lawrence was alive and when we finally called Kristen down. And, you know, there are clues. So now you're going in the clockwise direction. Yeah, she is dragging that left rear, that's for sure. Now go in the counterclockwise direction. Keep going in circles. Yeah, little circles are better than big ones. Okay. She's dragging it, but she's not lame on it, and she is putting weight on it. So let's do butte. We've got paste butte and powder butte, and we'll observe this weekend. Unless it gets really bad, we'll just let Kristen know that we'd like her to come down Monday if it needs her attention. Okay, we're doing the applesauce butte paste trip. We usually do it with worm paste. Yeah, okay, so the butte paste is in between applesauce at one end of the white paste tube and the other. And we let them know that there's applesauce in there, and then we make sure there's nothing in their mouth, let them spit it out, and then we quickly inject what we want in their mouths, because they can kind of taste the difference if there's something else in there besides applesauce, or they sense the difference because it's a different texture. Okay, so you know, who knows what happened. I think she was fine yesterday. We'll ask Shalea. She covered for Sam. But let's just go on with life. Equine life here with our horses, as we usually do, which is we clean out their hooves, we investigate possible gnat bite damage, we weigh them, and then put it on an online spreadsheet, and I watch it. And actually, they've been pretty consistent. Semi's been in the 850s, Sadie's been in the 840s, and Eve has been in the 860s. And we prefer to stay on the light end of each of those 10s. So what is Semi today?
858.
858. Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's getting kind of on the high end of the 850s. And there's the gnat spray, which, yeah, we have 2 more bottles.
Yeah, we have 4. Actually 3.
Oh, we have 4 more bottles. I almost bought a new one because I told the feed store to check to see if we can get any more of those bottles because they're being discontinued just to last us for the rest of the summer. But we have 4 more bottles, you sure?
We have 3 more.
3 more. And how many bottles do you think we use a month?
I think 1 a month.
1 a month. So this is July, August, September. We ought to be able to make it. I'll let the feed store know that we think we don't need any more, right?
It's either 1 or 2. I don't remember.
Oh, well then I'll go ahead and buy another 1 or 2 if they can get them. They're being discontinued, so if they get them special order, I can get them pretty cheap for like under 20. We know it works. It's Duragard in the orange bottle. And there's now a new red bottle. It's in the mid-20s, and I don't know if it works. Have you had any gnat bites on Semi's belly?
No, not on her.
Okay.
Just on the other 2.
And how often do you spray with that?
I do it every day.
You do? Didn't you say that it says you don't have to?
It says that, but the flies have been really bad.
Oh. Okay.
It's been really hot.
And she's okay on the spraying? She's walking forward, but I've got my dogs here, so I don't want her bolting or anything like that. She's licking her lips. That's her right rear. Okay, she lifted it up, and only because of the spray. And then Sarah, as you walk her down the driveway to her pasture across the street, I'm going to video and I'm going to ask you to do something today, which we're going to try to do every day. And I might as well put that on camera. You see that black strap that's above me? You're going to put that around her neck as you walk with the lead line. And then every time you ask for a G or a haw, a stop or a back, you're going to use the pressure on the neck in conjunction with the pressure with the rope halter. And we're going to see if we can get her to reply only to the neck strap, whatever you're using, and that will be hers. And you can put it wherever you want, and we have to make sure that Sam and Shalea see this training technique of we're trying to get some more freestyle going. Now let me tell you while I'm on the camera that Eve will do freestyle at Dust Chores because she knows she's going to get some carrots, but she anticipates and she'll disconnect from me because it comes into her mind that she better go to her little pellet feeder to get her carrots. So I almost always have something around her neck, and as soon as I remind her with a little tug, she says, oh, okay, I got to do some more before I get my carrots. But I've tried to do it without anything around her neck, and if she disconnects, the problem is I don't give her pressure, which is the way she's going to learn that's the wrong answer.
Right.
But we do it every day, and she's getting much better. She's had even A+ in the last few nights, but there was one night about 2 nights ago, she got a B-. I grade them, because I had nothing around her neck, and she said, oh, I'm going to get my carrots now. Bye-bye, Mommy. Okay.
But you think she'll be fine, even though her leg?
Yeah, oh yeah, just you're not going to let loose of anything today. You're just going to have to simultaneously apply a little bit of tug pressure on her neck with this strap as you walk down the driveway. And then what I'd like you to do about halfway down is stop and back her.
Okay.
We're doing it with Sadie too. And we're using any kind of a neck strap, either my belt, which is a wide strap, or this thing I found. Yeah, which is going to be easy, I think, to kind of hang on to. You could go get a clasp for that. I like the wider straps. It applies more even pressure on the neck. We can use dog leashes and whatever, but whenever I see a wide strap, I think of it as a training tool. We're watching Semi. She seems to be fine. I think I probably will at least import this video, at least let Kristen know by email with a CC to Mike Branson. Okay, let's go. As you walk down the driveway, I'm going to stand up here with my dogs on leash and video you. It's looking okay. Who knows what happened last night? We try to fill these gopher holes daily, but who knows where she was running. My horses get to go out quite a bit in various corrals, which are pastures, green grass year-round. Or maybe she had a little altercation with Eve and Sadie this morning when I let them together to browse and graze and eat the grasses that they can't get to during the night.
Are you following?
Yeah, I'm just going to stand right here and follow you down.
Okay. Do you want to change?
Yeah, I will. Go ahead. We chain every latch because the horses quickly learn how to open any latch that we have for gates. Okay, she's dragging that left a little bit, most definitely. We're going to watch her. Good. Yeah. Okay, see if you can back her. Try not to pull. Good, good. Yeah, you try not to pull with the lead line because that would pull their head towards you. So I may even make this a part of my next freestyle show. We're doing this one part at a time. So, oh, she sees or hears something, right? Okay, the tractors have been there. There's a pool being built next door. Remember, this is an urban rural setting. The tractors have been there. So maybe she's anticipating tractor noise, but today is Saturday and I don't hear it. Watch the body language. Always. Okay, she's looking a little bit more relaxed now. Her head's coming down, so I'm turning off the camera. Okay, here is another follow-through on Semi. The other day she was swollen in the left rear. We got her over that in just a couple days with some bute. But today she is swollen in the left front and on the side of her body. So we think maybe she slipped and fell. We don't know. When I came out this morning, I'm Sonia Sokolow, she was limping but walking and grazing. When Sarah got here today, about an hour later, Sarah said she is hardly walking at all. So we're documenting this. This is the kind of educational program that can be very helpful to horse owners. Much worse now.
Doesn't want to put any weight on it.
Doesn't want to put any weight on it. Now, I've been to many laminitis conferences, websites, and have experienced laminitis with a prior mare that I had for 17 years. So,
I want to walk on it.
okay, come on back. We are going to, from the laminitis conference that I attended in Monterey with Lawrence Hurst, who was my farrier at the time and is since deceased, it was said that the best thing you can do to avoid laminitis is to timely ice the foot. So I bought ice boots, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to put the ice boots on the left front. She's already gotten 2 grams of bute. No, Banamine. 2 grams of Banamine. I had some paste. We are going to upload this as fast as possible, and I probably will ask Kristen, my vet, to come by. Although, from my experience, extensive experience with laminitis, I can tell you that vet medicine knows little what to do with it. When I left that conference in Monterey, and it was about 5 years ago, I said, now what? I was there all day. They said, make sure you have ice boots on hand and timely ice the foot
You know what
because
might
it's
be
warm.
better is the boot, to put the boot on, because this is gonna sit right around her ankle, and she needs ice on her ankle.
Okay, yeah, you mean the blue boot? Go get it. Yeah. Can you hold that ice boot up here? We may use it. It has a zipper, and I brought ice out from my freezer in the house, and I have ice in my freezer here in the tack room. Okay, show how it goes together with the buckle at the bottom. But actually what we want to make sure is that her ankle gets iced as quickly as we can. So I have a rubber boot that Sarah is bringing that probably, yeah, will go up high enough. Could you, Shalea? Yeah. That's all right. You don't have to close that. But could you go and point to where the swelling is? Shalea helps me with the horses. Go down. Yeah, right.
Well, Sarah said it's basically from up here.
All the way up the leg?
Yeah, she said it's, you can see it here and here, and then she said up here.
Okay.
So.
Okay. All right. What I'm concerned about is, okay, yes, maybe we can get that swelling down with proper meds and rest. But what I'm concerned about is that laminitis can occur with this kind of injury just because of what happens to the way the horse moves.
I'm gonna put this on top of it.
Now I'm luckily have two helpers here. I have another one coming at 10. Semi is so lame that we're not even going to take her across the street. We're going to turn her out here. And we do have a layup stall. It's all right. You see, so she's upset. Okay, wait. Shalea, take the line off of the tie. We don't want Semi sitting back. That's why you definitely want two people. She's upset by the boot. It's different. Horses don't like different. Okay, and now you're going to scoop it in there. Can you do it with your hand? Watch the plastic bag. That's scaring her. It's all right, Sam. See, she's scared. Watch her body language.
Yeah.
She's scared. And that ice from my freezer in the house was kind of a big piece, so I just took a hammer and made it little. So whatever happened, I think happened early this morning. Luckily, I come out close to Dawn, caught her slightly limping. And then Shalea, if you wouldn't mind, just stand right there where she's comfortable. And we will do this for 10 or 15 minutes. I am going to go call Kristen and give a heads up to see where she's going to be today. It's Kristen Wallace, DVM. So that maybe above that boot on the ankle.
Yeah, this is where the ice needs to be, though. So.
Yeah, okay. All right, an
Can you
extension.
yeah.
Yes, okay. I can get you an extension. I'm going to leave this camera on. And I wish we had another person, but okay. How about just this dog collar from one end to the other? Nylon dog collar. I have this leather strap and I can go get some clasps. I'll go get some clasps. You need more. You need the clasps?
No, it's not gonna zip up. You know what? I wanna
Upside down, maybe.
Do you think it's gonna hold though?
No, I don't know. I bought those ice boots after the conference. We've used them a couple times, and there are Urban Cowgirl shows about it. Oh, I'll tell you what's going to hold it. Yeah, continue doing what you're doing. Here is the other ice boot, and look, it comes with a strap for just that reason.
Okay.
Somehow.
It's not gonna zip up from that end though. That's the only thing.
Can't you zip down?
No. It only zips from this one end.
No,
Yeah.
but I mean, connect it here and go down with the zipper.
Right. It's not gonna go around her leg though. That's the only thing. Unless-
All right, there's a mechanical problem here.
The foam's just too thick.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera. I'm going to call the vet. Because it progressed so fast, I'm going to call the vet. She may be able to give some meds that will reduce that swelling, gives comfort to
We'll
Semi.
leave this 15 minutes on, then we'll put the ice boot on and pour it in, so it'll be on her ankle and then it'll be on her leg.
Okay.
That'll be like 15 minutes on and 15 minutes
Okay,
off.
all right, so I'll turn off the camera now, and that's our plan. Ice boot after Davis boot. Have these things around your tech room, even if you never use them. Okay, I have called the vet. She's going to be here in about an hour. She had to cancel an appointment to come here. And now you see that we're using the boot. Good. Now, after having soaked for 10 minutes with the Davis boot, now we're using the boot that's designed to go all the way up the leg. Luckily, not just luckily, on purpose, I keep ice around. We're going to ice all the way up the leg. We're going to keep our horses here today. No, actually, I think we can turn the other two out across the street. We have a bigger pasture across the street that we use during the day because Semi doesn't even seem concerned. She's actually kind of tranquil, which worries me. Now, I do have equine mortality and medical insurance. I have to, they won't give you medical unless you buy mortality. And I have a card here that I keep handy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, plastic bags spooked her, right?
Yeah.
Think constantly. Craig Cameron just did a thing yesterday on how to fly spray a horse.
You can use my cup if you want.
It's okay. We have ice packs in there. Those are going to be easier.
Yeah, be careful. Constantly look at the world the way the horse does. Even just spraying a horse with fly spray can be spooky. He did a whole show on RFD TV. Now here's an older notice that I got. I save them. I make them handy. I will call and report this incident if my vet suggests that I do it. We don't know what's going on. Oh, good.
And then you have the strap.
And now we have the strap that goes over the neck that will keep that boot up. And then we have to carefully, without plastic bags flowing in front of her, because that spooked her. But she woke up, you know. I'm actually kind of glad she woke up. I'm so worried about her seeming so out of it. And all we've given her is Banamine. Perfect, perfect. Okay, good. We're going to continue to do things here, but not tie her up, but stand with her while we do what vet medicine suggests you do for this kind of lameness with unknown cause. On community TV, for the last 2 weeks, there has been a show that I videoed in 2008, I think it was, where Semi had lameness in one of her front legs with unknown cause. We eventually found a big bump on her shoulder. Could have been the cause. We treated her gently and timely, and she got okay. But it took several weeks. Now, I am having Kristen come out, and I'm wishing she could do the vaccinations while she's here, but she can't because she's canceling an appointment just to come for this emergency. She's at on the other side of the hill right now. So we are going to turn off the camera while we're waiting and turn it back on when Kristen gets here. This is extremely educational for anybody who has horses and cows. Swelling in their legs can be a very serious malady, and it can be deadly eventually if you can't keep laminitis from happening in their front legs. By the way, we had ice packs in the freezer here too, the reusable kind. That's what Sarah just put in the ice boot. So they will thaw eventually, but we can put them back in the freezer and let them get iced again. Think about this, you guys who have livestock. Think about keeping stuff like this around. This happened very quickly. Let's hope we can stop it from getting worse. And I'm always very grateful to Kristen Wallace, my vet, to timely do what she can to help me through these episodes. It is the name of the game when you have horses. We're adding some ice, and we gave Semi some hay, yummy fescue hay. We took the other horses across the street. Semi doesn't seem to be upset about it. If she were, we'd bring them back. But she's not walking any better yet. The vet's due here in about a half hour. So we'll turn the camera back on, and we have somebody close by Semi at all times. We're going to weigh Semi while we're waiting, because we didn't weigh her today. We keep track of our horse weights every day, put them in an online spreadsheet, because weight is very, very important for health. So Sarah, you do around the breast, and then to the hip. Okay, as long as we use the same algorithm, we can do comparative weights. Now I'm sure if the vet were to do this with her tape, it'd come up different amounts. Now Sarah's going to the tack room to get her iPhone, which has a calculator, and she's going to take the figures and plug them into the algorithm, and then come back out here and tell us what Semi's weight is today. 858, and Semi is usually in the 850s, but that's the high end of the 850s. Okay, so we'll record that on the spreadsheet, and we all have access to it, and we adjust a number of pounds of hay based on any radical weight changes. We try to keep Sadie in the 840s, Semi in the 850s, and Evie in the 860s. To be continued in part 2. See more at www.urbancowgirlchannel.com.